what we got here, it's gonna be a little sunny, but got the ratchet strap hooked up to do the main hoop, or got the main hoop in, got it tacked in, got the outriggers. Me and Ishmael was double teaming this thing for a while, and we got, pretty much close enough, but he had to run and he's got a few things he had to do. But I got the ratchet strap up, fixing to finish coping all the bars for the halo, getting it done. He ordered a Ronnie Rhodes S10 10-point roll cage for this thing, and we're slowly knocking away at it. So we're almost there. Once we get that done, then we can fit up the dash bars, get that done, get them notched. Once we get them notched, then I can start going more on the stuff, get that done, and then we got the 2 down bars in the rear. Sorry it's so sunny, guys, and it's probably the welder's loud, but then we got the 2 down bars that go into the bed. We took in how I mean, you can buy that kit, to where it actually lays out all the pieces and everything else, but the box is big enough to where we can actually cut out most of this stuff, and that's kind of what I like to do. Cut out the halo to get you somewhat measurement of actually being able to fit it up in there, because they make the bars so much longer. And it's hard to kind of and it's hard to kind of get anything else fitted up in there. So basically I just try to get as much as I can off of it without trying to cut too much off of it, but also making templates like that will help you out a lot. I've done a few of these Ronnie Rhodes cage, and some of it's like a puzzle pretty much, but a lot of it's like measure 3 or 4 times, then then make your cuts. Don't do nothing crazy and cut a bunch off, because you can add some back, but in roll cage areas, stuff like that, I would highly not scab on a piece of, I wouldn't scab on a piece of roll bar like this, by far. I would never do that, because this is basically you're putting this in somebody else's, this is somebody else's life. So we definitely try to be really, really safe with that. So I'm gonna get this thing knocked out and try to get it finished up and see if I can get the halo at least done, and then I'll probably call it for today. But who knows, I may go ahead and try to rock with it. I do want to get as much as I can get done, because we're going to be going and helping Drew this coming week over at his shop, trying to help him get a lot of stuff done before he has to leave back out. So yeah, y'all hang tight. So ratchet strap works every time. Made me a little stand for the front. Hold it up. That thing is in there tighter than Dick's hat band. Good and tight. Good and tight. Can't get it much tighter than that. Probably cope a little bit more, but it is literally nearly perfect on that one. And I don't know if you can see it that good right there because it ain't focusing, but on both sides. Well, most of the way I've got done is I've got that passenger bar. I got the floor, which y'all seen. I got the floor cut. I got that passenger bar coped and fitted to the angle of this halo. And man, that is a job. That is a heck of a job. I've got to get this cut, and I just took a template off of my other piece. I use toilet paper rolls or either paper towel rolls, and try to basically I got that side right there mirrored, and took all the time to fit it and everything else. You can get close with trying to copy the passenger side to the driver's side, but with it changes. I've got the halo centered. I got the main hoop centered. What you seen, me and Ishmael got the main hoop and everything done yesterday, and then he had to go, and I took and went and got this halo and everything fitted up good. Got it tacked, and I am fixing to cut the floor on the driver's side, get it cut, and once I get it cut, then I can start fitting my my outrigger, which we got cut and got it all sanded up and everything. Outrigger goes to the frame, which if some of y'all know, some of y'all might not know, but you put an outrigger from the frame and you weld it to your frame and everything, and then you take and your roll cage lands on top of this outrigger. So basically what we have to do is cut a hole in the floor. I tried to do it as small as I can. Don't try to go super big, but trying to fit this, you need a little bit of room to work, so whatever you feel comfortable with. I mean, honestly, you're welding the piece back in place anyway, so it's not going to really matter what the size of it is. If it's here, I mean, you're going to be welding it back in. You'll just cut your 1 5/8 inch hole, and then zip it, with the zip cut. Just try to bend it around the hoop, and then slide it back down the actual roll bar, and then you'll just be tacking it back in, and then we'll just go from there. But what we have, I'm going to get this driver side hole cut, try to start getting this bar fitted and coped in, and we can get some tacks on our outrigger, so I ain't got to worry about it falling down and everything. And once we get some tacks on the 2 sidebars, we will be able to take and cut the outriggers off, and then we'll be able to drop this cage down. And whenever we drop this cage down, we'll be able to weld all of the top of our pieces. We'll get all that welded, and once we get all that welded, then we can start fitting that back up into place. And then I can get my my dash bar in. I can get my shoulder bar for my straps on my seat belts, and also then we can start working on the door bars. I can't really do too much as far as on the seat belt bar and the door bars until Ishmael comes and I'm able to get him sitting in the seat, because we want to make sure that we at least get it up to shoulder height with him sitting in the seat, and get it fitted to him, because it's not going to really matter about fit. Me and him are about the same size anyways, but same but different. But we'll try to get this fitted in with him here, and as soon as we get that done, then we can basically finalize all the welding and just go over everything, and then we can get our outriggers welded completely. And other than that, like I say, we'll be getting after it. So y'all hang out, and I'm hoping y'all enjoying it. We're finally getting to do some little bit of fab work here and there. I really ain't had much to do. I need to get back on my truck, but I barely have time to do much of anything. So I'm trying to bring y'all some good content. I hope y'all are liking what y'all see. Try to do a little bit more information wise as far as like how we're doing this stuff and everything else.
Definitely the main thing that you always want to have is levels, levels, levels. Have all the levels that you can possibly fit anywhere. Little levels, big levels, don't matter. This right here is some of the stuff that we use at the paper mill for like fire blanket or anything like that. He has all of his electronics, all the Holly stuff and everything's back there. So I wanted to go ahead and we got this all covered and everything, so I ain't got to worry about no sparks or anything like that flying towards that stuff. So we got all that pretty much, you know, done and tied together, and we don't have to worry about no electronics and everything else. And so I definitely wanted to make sure that we got that covered and all, because I don't want to be messing around with any of that stuff. So yeah, let us get this thing right here cut, and then we'll get back after it. So here we go. So what I got is I measured here, and I got 35 inside, 35 here to here, and I come over here and measure, and I have 35 inside. So it's the same on both sides. I've got an 1.5 inch inset from the frame, 1.5 inch inset from the frame there. So the actual bar, you know, that we put up here, our dash bar, will fit right in place. So what I'm going to do is I've got this tacked in, and I need to put a few more tacks on the top up here. I need to make sure that I keep it, make sure that I keep it stout. I need to break these pieces loose to drop it down, and so I can drop it down and weld the top bars all the way around, weld all this all the way around solid. And I want to get that welded in, and then once I get that welded in, I'll be able to raise it back up, and then we'll start on everything else. So we're going to get that done, and we should. Got my dash bar in there, got it leveled out. Take the hose off and come up here, start the bit right here, you know, and it'll cut out that. Go ahead and go. Tighten that up. See what I'm saying? You start it right here. So the bar will lay into it. Get that damn old man grip on. But and we'll hole saw it right through there, and then knock that out. And then you can, you know, if you come back here, you can inch up on it, inch up on it, inch up on it, you know what I'm saying? So we don't cut a ton of it out. Yep. Right here. We'll take this trim off and trim the piece, the bed here, and I'll be able to get right into it, the weld that side. I can get from this side too, because remember this piece is up in it. Because as long as it's shielded, I can throw the wire up in there. And if I got to, I can dig it. If I got to, I can dig it. You gotta have a what you call it, man. They're in the white toolbox on the oh, right there. But hell, I don't even know where my own stuff is at. One thing I like to do is whenever you got a cluster mess of everything everywhere, is go through, clean up your area. Don't get complacent. That's what they tell us at the paper mill all the time. Clean your area. Don't get complacent. Don't get comfortable with your, you know, your stuff. Because all it would take is that right there jabbing you in the bottom of the foot, and you will not have a good day. I can tell you that for sure. Me no speak no English. I actually have some I actually have some subscribers. Where are you from? What part of Puerto Rico are you from? What part are you from?
Born or raised?
Born.
Out of Seawell.
Who?
Out of Seawell.
Out of Seawell? Some people make it, like I say, because it'll show you on a lot of my things, it'll show you like where they're from and stuff.
You don't have a bad one?
Mm-hmm.
What?
You'll be alright. When in doubt, take a drill bit out and cut it down.
Yeah, cut quite a bit there, bro.
That's fine. Paper man. I had to replace a few of them with the stuff from the paper man. Turn this welder off because it is extremely loud. As soon as I said that, you struck up. Extremely. What'd you do? Break it? Where you insert that thing.
What did you do?
The Tommy boy, when the door falls off the Pontiac. You know what I'm talking about? You remember that movie with Chris Farley? He backs up and the door breaks the door off.
Oh, yeah.
And then he comes out there and he's like, and he opens the door and it falls off.
Extremely loud.
Yeah. Headphones, beware.
Nacho Libre.
Huh?
Nacho Libre.
Is it hot? No. Maybe bend this piece. Oh, that corner piece. 30 and a half. 35. Huh? No, it's 30 and a, like 30 and a half. That's fine, just so you can push it around. Is it down now, right? Okay. That's tough. But I still gotta grab some more if I need to, so what you got 30 and a half? Dead on 30. Right there on 30 now. I didn't even move. Right on 30. That's what we do that. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's gonna have to be. We're gonna coat the inside piece. Let me see the margin. There's a couple of them laying over here somewhere. There's one over the background. What? Yeah. Just so we can.
So is that 30, so what we're gonna do with this? Well, you ain't got a choice there.
No, I'm talking about, we're gonna stick over there to make sure. Just round it off, be fine. We'll just take it, round it off.
Round it off, fill it in.
Just round it, like, just round it off a little bit more, and then it'll be fine, cause it'll. If I go down more. It'll bring it to what, 31. That's good. Don't even-
No more than that.
Don't do that, don't do it more. Yeah, that's dead good right there.
All the other shit is good.
We get these on.
So we're working on the rear bars of the truck, getting those fitted and making sure that the angle is correct on both bars before we tack them in, and made sure that it had a good surface to tack to, clean. I try to sand mostly all the spots that we're going to weld or anything like that and clean it with acetone. So pretty much that's how I like to do all of them. Even with the MIG, sometimes with the MIGing these bars together, a lot of the bars come with like a oil film or something like that on it. So I like to clean all that stuff off of there. They put that on there so it don't rust. But a lot of times, whenever you go to cleaning them or you go to welding any of that stuff right there, you'll have certain times that you know, if your hand or anything like that touches the bars, they'll start rusting instantly whenever you clean all that film and stuff that comes on them off. So a lot of times we just try to, you know, do just the spot that you're going to weld. So it helps out a ton. Got the rear bars fitted. Ishmael done all the fitting, and I done the easy job. He actually had to do the hard job. But got the rear bars put in. Got the inside rear belt. Got the dash bar welded in. We have two more bars goes here and here down to the tunnel. You know, it's got the little V, and we got to mount them, and then we have two door bars, and this right here will be pretty much squared away. What you thinking so far, Ish?
It was good. Hopefully it'll be safe.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll never have to test it. But that's it. We almost finished with it. Radiator mounted in the bed, which y'all seen. Measured the top here and here and made sure it's the same at the bottom here and here, so it ain't all one way like this. And we plan on in the future to mount the radiator to the bars also. So we'll just see how that goes. That's future whatchamacallit.
Updates.
Yeah, future updates. I had to think about it more out. But here we go. Most of the time, whenever you're trying to weld, especially pieces that you can't hardly see or you can't get to or whatever, I normally just take a small mirror and just put it anywhere that you can fit it. Throw a flashlight up on there. You'll be able to kind of stick this behind there, put a flashlight behind it, and you'll be able to see the actual welds behind there. So that the majority of the time, that's what I use. I learned the old trick from a long time ago watching somebody do some exhaust work, and that's what kind of gave me the idea of this right here, trying to weld something that you can't see. So it makes it super simple, something small, and it works. So
we're trying to get these lateral bars welded in. We got Ishmael got both of them fitted, and we used a 6x6 plate. Probably a little overkill here, but like I say, it'll be a little bit better off. And then if we had to tie any other bars in, the only thing we got left now is to weld in the passenger lateral bar, and then we have the swing out kit to put on this bar, the door bar on the driver's side, and then we're not doing a swing out kit on the passenger side. We don't care about passengers. They can jump in and out of the bar if they want to. We ain't worried about them. So we're gonna get this knocked out, and I'll check back with y'all here in a little while. So the two bars that we have left is the door bars. We're gonna get them welded in. Ish got them all fitted to the bars, and I'm gonna get them welded all the way in, and or I'm gonna get it tacked in a little bit more, and we're gonna get this seat out, and then I'm gonna tack that other side and everything, and or not tack the other side. We're gonna go ahead and finish welding it completely in. I hope y'all can hear me over the welder because it is loud, but we're gonna get after it.
Look at that.
The piece that's on there, yeah. That'll be a
Got all the door bars in, lateral bars. Got them in. My dog Luna's going crazy. Pretty much sums it up. This one's ready to rock. Ready to roll. We gotta order a piece of Lexan so we can put the Lexan in the back. So swing out. Got the pull the pin and the door bar swings out. Got to trim the door panels so the door panels shut. So